Let's do it. Let's get this thing back in the sky, my friend.
Oh yeah.
And as we do that, let's cut to later in the flight where you'll see this.
There you go, push over. Yes, my boy! Yes! That right there is what we want.
I go mental when a student grasps a concept, which has been pretty easy for Lucas so far in his flying journey, impressing me at first with landings on his first try.
Bro, are you...
Yeah, he's been impressive so far. But back to today.
Welcome
To the sky.
to the sky. Alright man, whenever you're stabilised, I want you to pull out the checklist and give me a pre-manoeuvre checklist.
Go ahead.
Alright.
Before any manoeuvre you do,
just to your right.
you will do a pre-manoeuvre
I guess we
checklist.
make the left turn right now.
Today we're moving into stalls, which can be a little bit tricky. I like to teach slow flight and stalls together, ideally before practicing landings, as the techniques you use for them apply directly to the landing technique. But Lucas has already blown me away with that, so let's see how he does with slow flight first.
Alright, so we're gonna reduce a little bit to get in that white arc.
Get the carpet on.
Alright.
There you go. Reduce the boat there, so pull that nose up, looking at the horizon. It's kind of dropping, there you go. 10 degrees of flaps, you're below 85,
Yeah.
Beautiful. You'll feel a little bit of a balloon, that's fine.
Yep.
20 degrees of flaps.
20 coming in.
Beautiful, good work. You're on heading, on altitude, perfect. 30 degrees of flaps.
30.
Glorious. And now you're coming up to your speed, so you can get that power back into about 1900. Get that power back in. Get it in, get it in, get it in. A little bit more, a little bit more, a little bit more. There you go. And now you're pitching for airspeed and your power is for your altitude. So if you're at 53 at the moment, you're 54, so you're looking for 55, you're looking good. Just check that heading, we're going off to the left just a little bit, so you can bring it to the right. You can use your rudder in this to help you out. So we're descending ever so slightly, so you're going to change that.
Pitch up a little bit.
Well, pitches for airspeed.
Add a bit of power.
There you go, add a little bit of power. There you go. Maybe a hair more, there you go, there you go, there you go. Nice, so now you've got a climb rate going, so you're climbing back and
Pitch down.
it's at, no, you go down, because you want to get it back to 25, right?
Yeah.
So let it climb a little bit.
Okay.
You don't have the stall warning going, so we're fine at the moment.
Yeah.
Looking good. Nice, man. Nice. Speed's a little bit low, there you go. Push the nose down just a touch. Love that. There you go. You're in slow flight, man.
Yeah.
You're in slow flight. How do you feel?
It feels really good.
Feels good? Alright, we're going to recover, okay? So, push the carpet in, give yourself full power, nose to the horizon. 10 degrees of flaps out immediately.
Echo Romeo.
Beautiful.
5 miles.
So that was actually, you put it down, sorry, my mistake, bad instruction. You put it to 20 degrees, so you just lose, so you're taking 30 to 20, 20 to 10, and then 10 to 0, okay?
Yeah.
We've got positive rate, now go to 10 degrees of flaps.
Alright.
Maintain the nose at the horizon so we don't climb. And get the rest of the flaps out. And you can go back to cruise.
Alright, so you want to go back down to 25?
Yeah. We should have been at 25 the whole time. It's fine, First time you're doing it.
Got a little bit of...
Just a little bit of editing. You go a long way. I'll just put some numbers over it. I'll put big 25 over it.
Raising all the flaps at once is a mistake that could lead to bad things down the road if that's not stamped out immediately. So I want to get that out of the system quickly with a demonstration before we move on.
Pull the carpet on again. I want to show you something here. Pull the power out. And hold altitude. Kind of keep the nose up. Hold altitude. Well, I'm going to show you just why we take the flaps out in increments rather than dumping them all out at once. I think you know what's going to happen here. So we got 30 degrees of flaps there, right? We're slowing down. So let's say we're on a go-around situation, right? And you dump all the flaps, we're close to the ground. I'm going to dump all the flaps out at once. Bang. The flaps coming out. You feel the...
We're starting to dip,
You want to drop, right?
Yeah.
The aircraft wants to drop. You get a pretty hefty descent rate.
Yeah.
Now imagine we're close to the ground and we're going to the ground at 5 feet a minute. Yeah, we're going right into it.
Yeah.
So that's why we want to keep that, do the flaps in increments, so you don't just drop like that.
I timed it in editing. It took 50 seconds to drill that point home for Lucas not to raise all the flaps at once. 50 seconds that will stay with him throughout his career. Pretty cool to think that. Now that we did slow flight in the landing configuration, it's time for the stall in the landing configuration, more widely known as the power off stall.
So there you go. Carpet. Good job. Maintain altitude. Maintain heading. You're below 85, 10 degrees flaps. Check that heading, get us back to that heading. 20 degrees of flaps.
Southback Grade 510, 1900, descending to
30 degrees flaps.
On F2, back introduce, we're in a lap.
Beautiful. You're at your approach speed, just simulate descent, kind of put the nose down a little bit. Perfect, that's fine. Okay. Power all the way idle.
Okay.
And raise the nose. Raise the nose, raise the nose. Nice and easy, just like that. Perfect. You're on heading, you're beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Keep it coming back, keep all the way back. Tap dancing on the rudder. And there goes the nose. Perfect. Recover that right there. Why am I even here?
Alright, flaps 20.
Full power. Full power. You want full power. There you go. Raise that nose, get that positive rate of climb. There you go, there you go. Nice stall, bro.
Yeah, that was good.
Nice stall. Very clean. No wing drop, no nothing.
Editing videos is interesting because you get to watch back the subtleties of the flight, and here you can see how Lucas gets rid of the carb heat smoothly as he applies the power, just right there, just as it goes off screen, and as it comes back on you can see him get rid of the carb heat. I didn't teach him that, so that's pretty cool to watch back.
Cool, man, cool. Alright, this time we're going to do slow flight but without flaps. So this is in a normal configuration. What you might find on this is that you might need a little bit of extra power to maintain altitude. However, you'd have to maintain a higher speed. Without the flaps, the stall speed increases. Yeah, exactly. Good knowledge. Kind of back off the power if you get that. Yes, yes. Good job, good job. Carb heat, power out, and maintain altitude. The nose is going to need to come up higher. Keep that nose up. Maintain heading. Just check that heading. If you're coming up, if you can maintain somewhere around 60 knots in this, you should be good. Keep that nose coming up. You say we're descending at the moment.
Yeah.
There you go. You want to get it to your speed, and then as you get into your speed, now add the power back in. So that nose has come back down though, you need that nose up.
Maybe it's the same for you, or maybe not, but in training as a CFI, I generally see people struggle more with this slow flight in this configuration rather than slow flight in the landing configuration with the flaps. Let me know in the comments which one you struggled more with.
There you go though, bro. Between 60 and 65, you're back at 2,500 feet, you're on your heading. A little bit more difficult, this one. Just finding that little relationship between the pitch and the power. Give me a left turn, let's go 120.
Can I use some rudder?
Yep.
Alright.
Yep. So that power is way too far back, that nose is way too far down. You look outside again, you'll see.
Yeah, we're descending.
Exactly, the horizon. Altitude and airspeed, how do you correct altitude?
Power.
Power, there you go, add the power in there.
Presto, Patrick 0, wide and green, Cessna,
doing a nice job with your heading, doing a nice job with the airspeed, just that altitude. I've always found this one to be the more difficult one.
Yeah, it's definitely a higher workload.
It is a higher workload, I think. Alright, and then to recover, you're going to push the carb heat in, you're going to go full power, and all this is just lower the nose to the horizon, let it accelerate while holding altitude, and then once it's accelerated to an acceptable speed, then you can pull it back and cruise.
Slow flight's done, and now it's on to every CFI's nightmare, the power on stall. If you've ever heard the jokes about how all the CFI says is right rudder, I don't think it's ever more prevalent than in a power on stall, especially with a brand new student pilot. I think it's important to say that I am showing Lucas how to do these maneuvers before he takes the controls, and I'm making a separate video to show all of that and how a CFI does them. So make sure you subscribe with notifications turned on so you don't miss that video.
There was a lot of tap dancing I was doing on those rudders, so I'll shadow you, but I want you to do it. Cool, man. Just throw that carb heat on for me. There you go. And hold that nose up. Keep raising it, you're just trying to maintain altitude here. The only way you can do it without the power is to raise that nose.
Windy.
Yeah, it is. Keep raising, that's going to bleed off the speed. There you go, carb heat off. And full power, we're at 55.
Want to pitch?
Yep, pitching up, and try your best not to use the ailerons in this. So you need a little bit more right rudder. Pull back, more. Like a rocket ship. Here we go, let's go to space, man. So let's go up there with 25 degrees of pitch. Keep it coming. A little bit of right rudder. Tap dancing, there you go, it's dropping. Push the nose down. Ah! Trying to kill me! Trying to put me into a spin. Alright, reset. Kind of stabilize and cruise it out. So you felt a wing drop away, and you went to adjust with this.
Alright, so rudder.
I don't want to die. Rudder. So, just to re-talk about the aerodynamics of it, basically if you're doing that, if you're trying to pull that wing up, the aileron on that side is down, which increases its angle of attack, right? That's the problem with using aileron there. So, do one more of those.
Alright.
Nice, good job. Good heading, altitude's fine, looking good. Carpet off, let's go for it. Beautiful. Using your peripherals out the side, there you go.
I can feel it starting to go left.
You can feel it, you can feel it. Pull up, pull up, pull up. The more you pull up, the more rudder you're going to need. There you go, perfect, looking good, looking good. Keep it coming, keep it coming, keep it coming. Pull, 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 pull. Keep it coming. Doesn't want to stall. There you go, push over. Yes, my boy! Yes! That right there is what we want. Oh my god, that gets me fucking pumped, my friend. Yes! That gets me pumped, man. Beautiful. Alright, now you can recover and go back to a cruise, kind of get yourself back to 2500. That's incredible. So the first time you did it, you went to correct with the aileron. That time, it wanted to go.
I didn't touch it.
You didn't touch it at all. I felt you on the rudder, and the rudder brought us back. That is amazing. I love that shit. I absolutely love that stuff, man. Oh, you legend. Yes. Good work. That is the difference between saving yourself in that situation and making the situation worse. Exactly. That's the difference. Oh, bro. Alright, we're going to finish on that. We're going to finish on that.
If you're not celebrating your students' successes, then you're doing instruction wrong. Seriously, it's so cool to be a part of when a student grasps a concept or rights a wrong that they made previously in the flight. I love it. I love giving real-world experiences too. I've had comments on videos of me doing power on stalls in the past, questioning and looking down upon me for teaching students how to do power on stalls with full power, rather than what the PPL ACS says at no less than 65% power. Back then, the more... No, be nice. The guy says you should be doing it at 65% power and no more, which seems to defeat the point of the power on stall to me.
Some people don't like doing power on stalls with full power. Some aircraft, honestly, they don't want to stall at full power, so it's tough, but I'm the kind of guy that wants to go full power and show you, you know, that's got to be your takeoff setting, your full power. So if you stall, you need to feel it, man. You need to feel it. You need to know how to recover it at full power. And if you can do it at full power, you can do it at like 75%, no problem.
Just because it says no less than 65% power doesn't mean that you should only cap yourself to that minimum. Last time I checked, 100% power is still no less than 65%. And that's quick maths. Anyway, you can't please everybody, but I'm not here to just check boxes. I'm here to make real-world safe pilots. So we're going to land, and you're going to see Lucas's worst ever attempt at landing. So let me be quick and say that you can get the best checklist you'll ever use at LewDixAviation.com. Get the best sunglasses for pilots, flying eyes, using the link in the description, and use my discount code LewDix for 10% off. And you can join my Patreon for exclusive perks. You don't have to do any of those things if you don't want, but you'd be a legend if you did.
Final 500 feet, no factor. 2 sure, Victor, thank you.
Alright, we'll lead. Start to lose power. Oh, we floated. Yeah, not bad.
I still, like, that's a difficult landing. Take it off Alpha 6.
Yeah, I got you.
And you're doing it all on your own. Like, if there's one thing to take away from that landing, it's probably that you flared a little bit high. That's why it kind of felt like it was a harder touchdown, because we had a little bit more to go. But
take nothing away, this lad is doing really, really well.